Yeah, hi, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Pastor Doug Langford. I'm the lead pastor of the Jackson Free Methodist Church in Jackson, Michigan. Well, this is the night of closing after 5 evenings of having the strength team out here at the Jackson Free Methodist Church in Jackson, Michigan. It's been probably the best 5 nights I can remember in years. And you say, well, what really made it so great? Well, a big part of what made it great is just the impact that the strength team has had on our community, on our schools, and also upon our local church. And let me just, it's not about numbers, but I try to remind folks in our church that every time you hear a number, it's not just a number, it's a life. It's a changed life. And so I just want to read some of the changed lives that happened here over these last 5 days. Strength team served in 13 assemblies at local schools. Tonight, when Mike asked how many of the kids were here because they'd heard the strength team in school, there were hundreds of kids throughout this whole facility that raised their hands and brought their parents. And what are some of the results of that? Well, in those 5 days and 5 nights, we had a total attendance of over 2,500 people that were a part of our church. Just to let you know, you say, what kind of church are you normally? Our average attendance is right around 700 to 750. And so that's 2,500 that came through. Most of those folks, I would say 80 to 85%, having no relationship to the church, completely unchurched in our community. So we're very thankful for that. We had a total of, so far, we tried to tally some of this, 292 people that indicated either a first-time commitment to Christ or a recommitment to Christ. Of that, the breakdown we've got and we're following up on diligently starting tomorrow morning is 182 first-time new commitments to people to Christ, and then 110 people who said that they were rededicating their lives to the Lord. One of the questions that is raised, one of the things that my own mom, who was out here this morning, said, she said, well, seems like it would really appeal to younger kids. She said, particularly, I just saw kids riveted. And I said, that's true. Kids are riveted. They love what's happening up there. They want to see what's going on. But I can let you know, the spread of people that came to Christ in our church was all the way from 5 years old to 86 years old. There was a man here who's been prayed for years and years by his family. He was brought by his son-in-law and daughter. He gave his life to Christ this morning. We had people in we have 3 services on Sunday. We had a number of people in our early service. People that have been coming for years. We didn't know exactly where they stood. I had figured many of them had followed Christ. We had 5 people in that early service that came in here and then followed Christ and then followed up and said, yes, we gave our lives to the Lord. So I just want to say thank you, Mike. Thank you for the strength team. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for the sacrifice that you guys have in traveling and leaving your families and in coming out to places like Jackson, Michigan to be able to see the work that only God can do through you guys. Thanks again. We love you guys.